Welcome to a series of videos called English for Emerson. This is where we learn about some basic English reading and writing. Now last time, this is my second time doing this video, I realized I'd gone on too long about this. Too long. Sometimes when I get talking, I go too much. Well, last time we asked a question, very popular question. Do you want to hang out tomorrow? The correct way to write it is, do you want to hang out tomorrow? But you're going to hear, do you want to hang out tomorrow? Do you want to? That's the way it's spoken in these days. In fact, what you may actually hear is, do you want to hang? Do you want to hang? That I'm just telling it like it is. You hear this. That means, do you want to hang out? What do I mean by hang? Strange word. We're going over here. Do you see this in here? This is a closet. Do you see these? These are called hangers. The coats are hanging on the hangers. When I say, do you want to hang? What it means is that someone's asking you to just spend time doing absolutely nothing. They're asking if you just want to hang around and do nothing. And this is popular with some people. I've always been good at hanging around the house and doing nothing, but I'm not very good at hanging around town. But there's some people who spend hours and maybe a good part of their life hanging around town. Maybe they go to a cafe for hours just hanging around. Or maybe they go out in the street, especially at places where the weather's nicer. You know, I remember when I went to Israel, there was this town, Nazareth, where Jesus was born. Not where he was born, where he grew up. He was born in Bethlehem, but where he grew up. Went there to visit with Emerson. There was a lot of guys just hanging around downtown Nazareth, smoking, talking, hanging around. They just, like they were on a hook. They weren't doing anything. They were hanging around. This is a popular thing to do. Some people are really, really good at it, at hanging around a certain spot. Some people in America go hang out at the mall. That's a popular place to hang out sometimes in America. Where I was living in Florida, we had a nice mall and people would just hang out there. They didn't do anything. They didn't really buy anything. They just went and hang out. So we got it up here. Do you want to hang out tomorrow? And then we answered, okay, what time? Well, let's say, here we go. You got something to write with. You got paper. We're going to answer. We're going to say let's. That's going to start with a capital L, E, T, let. And we're going to do an apostrophe. Apostrophe, I may write it up here. Apostrophe is a dash between the top and the middle line. And then we're going to put it in S. And that's going to spell let's. Now, what's that short for? Because we know when we got an apostrophe that it's short for something. And it's short for let us. It almost sounds like the vegetable lettuce. But it's not. It's let us. But you would never, in modern English, I mean, I think you could almost go your whole life. This might be the only time that you hear it right now on English for Emerson. If someone were to reply, let us hang out tomorrow at 2:00. You're never going to hear it. You're never going to hear someone say, let us do it, like in this context. You're going to always hear people say, let's. Let's hang out. H-A-N-G. G is the only letter that goes below the bottom line here. I wonder if I can squeeze in out over there. I'm gonna try it. What the heck? No, I don't think I should do it. No, it's too tight. It's too tight. Let's hang out. I think I'm gonna have to sneeze. Oh, this is gonna be a good thing on English for Emerson if I have to sneeze. I can feel it coming. I can feel it coming. It's just, it's one of those where it's just right there, but not quite. Let's hang out. O-U-T. My writing's not very good this morning, I noticed. It's not the best. Let's hang out at. I wonder if you know how to, because, we got to work on thinking about how to spell stuff. Can you think about how we're going to spell the word at? At. I hope you're thinking it might be A-T, because that would be right. Let's hang out at. Now, let's hang out. Let's hang out at my place. That's what you're going to hear a lot. M-Y. Let's hang out at my place. I'm going to try to fit and squeeze in place over here. I know I shouldn't try it. but I'm going to try it. I can always remake the video. I got a lot of time on my hands and it's a free channel. Here we go. Let's hang out at my place. No, I'm not going to be able to fit it. It's going to be so terrible. Isn't that awful? Let's see if I can do it. This is my big challenge for the day. Can I fit in these two letters in that little space? Let's hang out at my place. Next letter in place is going to be a C. Maybe I can just squeeze in that E. Maybe I can. This is going to be a silent E. It makes the A sound like itself. I have a silent E, I think, in every lesson. And we're not going to miss it today. Silent E right there. Look at that. I just was managing to fit my place right there. Let's hang out at my place at Let's hang out at my place at, or I got the second at here. We're going to do it at 4 o'clock, right in the middle of the afternoon. If you want a different time, go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and do it at 4 o'clock. Very inconvenient time, right in the middle of the afternoon. Now, the number 4 is spelled different than if I was to say, do something for me. That's how you spell the number 4, is F-O-U-R. Because there's a different kind of 4. It's do it for me. That is spelled F-O-R. Do something for me. But this 4 is the number 4. We spell it differently. Isn't it interesting? This O-U right here made the sound ow. This O-U right here makes the sound O, fo, fo, for, fo. The same letters can make different sounds in English. There you go. Let's hang out at my place at 4 o'clock. This is a weird word coming up, o'clock. It has an apostrophe in it, even though it's always, this word is always written with an apostrophe. It's really not. It's permanently shortened up. Our apostrophe's right there between the top line and the midline, and then we put in the clock. O apostrophe C L O C K. Arm and a leg. There we go. Here we are. We got it done. Let's hang out at my place at 4 o'clock. Okay, let's do it. I hope this lesson makes sense. This is a little bit of slang, but I think it's important to understand. When someone asks you if you want to hang out, it just means that you're going to do nothing. Hanging out is doing nothing. And a lot of people just love it. They just love to hang around and do nothing. And I'm one of those people. I wouldn't say I love it, but I do it often. I'll hang around and do nothing. Maybe I'll read a little bit, play a little guitar, watch some TV, but I don't generally go someplace to hang out. I like to hang out around the house. Let's hang out at my place at 4 o'clock. Okay? That's it. If you really wanted to go do something with somebody, like let's say you wanted to go hiking up in the mountains, you would not say, do you want to hang out with me tomorrow? No. Because if you want to go do something, then you would say, do you want to do something with me tomorrow? And we can write that next time. Maybe we'll do that next time. Do you want to do something with me tomorrow? That's a whole different deal. That means you're going to go actually get something done, or like go play golf or go hiking or go fishing. That's a totally different deal. Asking somebody, do you want to hang out with me tomorrow? That means you're going to do nothing. But you're just going to hang out together and do nothing together. And some people, that's what they like to do. It's just hang around and do nothing. We're just teaching English here. We don't make any judgments about it. Let's hang out at my place at 4 o'clock. Okay, let's do it. I'll see you next time on English for Emerson, and maybe we'll actually plan to do something on our next lesson. Bye-bye.